not a whole lot of difference. I thought, again, they came out, the only difference was no pads today. But I think that they're going the right direction for the most part. We're getting some second-tier guys to step up and start to calm down a little bit and learn the playbook. So for the most part, things are going well.
How many more times do you think you'll go in full pads?
Well, we'll go 2 times at least the week before the game, and then we'll put them on Saturday just for the exercise, but not really for tackling.
Which second tier guys have stood out?
Well, I think that when we look at the receivers, that Nelson's really made a jump there, trying to catch George and D-Flow. So that's a very healthy battle. I think that DJ Morgan and obviously Silas have done really well, and up front, Max Turek has really done a good job as well. So I'm leaving some out, but just in general, that was a big concern. We're starting to feel better.
Is Jeff Miller good enough to be able to play at this level if it comes to that?
I don't know that yet. It's so hard to just have a guy and when they're new like that to really know. So, but he's done really well when he's been in there.
Does the fact that he comes from a high school program that's kind of powerful help him adjust to this level?
I think so. Anytime that you come from a competitive program, it seems to help guys, just like the same as college to the NFL.
Do you feel any more? I know you feel short on numbers, but do you feel like you're getting any people healthy and back, or do you still feel under the gun in terms of those guys getting back to full speed?
I think we're going in that direction. I think our numbers have come down as far as guys out, and our goal is for that to keep coming down. And as we get into what would be our Tuesday, which would be Sunday, would be our Tuesday practice. Hopefully that we're there.
It didn't happen so much today, but the last couple of days it seemed like the third option was a receiver or a tight end was getting open in the seam. Is that more of a testament to the quarterbacks being able to make that throw, or is that a coverage problem?
Well, I think it's both. I think the quarterbacks have really good arms. They throw seam routes really well. And then I think in general we're not rerouting as well as we need to on defense to cover those. So that's something that we put a lot of concern on.
What is being eligible for a bowl game versus what you had the last couple of seasons? What kind of difference does that make just in general?
I think that's a really good question that I don't really know the answer to. I don't think about it daily. I don't think they do. It's not like we sit and talk about it in meetings before, well, we're in the middle of a 2-day, we're not going to bowl, and now we're going to bowl. So we don't really discuss it at all. It doesn't come up to me during the day unless I'm asked by one of you guys. So I don't know that it has a whole lot to do with the daily interactions with your kids.
Is a bowl game a different atmosphere than like a tough away game? Is it something that you need experience in the bowl games to get ready for them, or can a game like at Oregon kind of prepare you for that atmosphere?
No, I don't think it's about. I think when you're at SC, you're always going to have big games that are like bowl games. So I don't think that all of a sudden that game becomes bigger than others and players. You have to deal with that. I think it's more just the planning of the long, how much time you have off and how different it is. Guys get in rhythm of playing every 7 days. It's even why sometimes buys can be a disadvantage to a rhythm, it's an advantage to health. So I think that's really the hardest part of it. Just that's a lot of the coaches and players coming together and figuring out the best plan for what a lot of times is 3 to 4 weeks off.
Do you think that time off though, with the numbers, kind of helps you maybe get guys healthier?
Yeah, it's a long time from now, but that definitely, is something. As most teams go into the end of the year, usually there's some guys beat up, and to have that spell to get them back, could be to our benefit, but also everybody else is getting their guys back too.
When you decide, if you decide on a number 2 quarterback, is that something you're going to announce, or are we going to need to ask you every day whether you've made that decision?
That's another good question. I have not thought about the announcing of it, the unveiling of the number 2 quarterback. So I don't really know. I guess when you ask me,
keep asking.
Keep asking. We don't have one.
On that note, Simmons and Isaiah Wiley.
Yeah, we don't know anything more about that. your next one?
Darius
We
Rogers.
don't know any more about that.